Back to our second half of it.
I have another beer, so I'm good.
Drink responsibly.
Oh, the mic.
Oh, got moved. Well, now it can fall over like it always does. Okay. Don't look at it like that.
All right, so we roll.
All right,
look at it.
Initiative rolls. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Okay.
17.
Over 20.
22.
17.
All right. 15 to 20.
16.
Okay. Sorry.
That
And,
is 3 net 20s.
Oh, I forgot. I have plus
No
6.
nat ones yet, though.
I also got a 17. I forgot it went up when I got more dexterity.
You can go for it.
That's...
So I'm 17.
You've better
Sorry.
dex anyways, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Vouchar, you're up.
Cool. I see them coming in, so I'm going to... Are they humanoid?
There are two of the same, cat, black cat looking like things that, and then the same pods on top.
All right. I am then going to probably hold my action, and the question is with what? I'm going to hold Sacred Flame until Ildren, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he gets attacked by one.
Okay.
So the first one that attacks him, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on.
Sai.
Do they know we're there?
They're about 10 or 15 feet away from Ildren. He just turned around and went into his bear form and just is like facing off. You guys all stopped, right?
Yeah.
I think I remember. So
We
you guys
stopped
would be
sort
about
of hid,
15 feet away from the two.
Yeah.
So you guys, the three of you are out here, the two things, and then Ildren, because he just kept walking.
Is Ildren like facing one of the? How
He
many
just-
of these things are there?
There are two. He turned and just started facing them now.
Face both of them?
He just turned and did a 180 and was like, "Ugh."
Okay. I'm gonna go at. I'm assuming they're like side by side or front and back.
Yeah, they're both coming in like diagonally, like kind of
Yeah. I'll go to the one on his left, but try to stay close, as close as I can to him.
Well, he's on the other side of them. Because you guys stopped moving, you said. And he kept going. Yeah.
Oh.
They're between Ildren and you guys. Yep.
Then I'll attack the one on the closest one to me. I'll attack from behind.
Okay. We'll go the one on the right.
Yep.
Sure. Go for it.
Do you want me to roll a stealth on the way there to see if
give me a stealth. I'll do a quick perception.
26.
You have advantage. Cancels out, so you have nothing.
I don't have disadvantage. Alright, first attack. That is a 16.
Yeah.
Hits?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. So that is one of you.
So do you get sneak attack?
I don't believe I would get sneak attack because I'm not within 5 feet of
an ally. Yeah.
I don't think mechanically you get it. I think you could decide if them being surprised merits it or not, but mechanically no.
Simply because these things have a natural disadvantage when attacking them, it would not let that. Because you wouldn't be sure if you're hitting it. You'd be like, oh, okay, I got it.
So because of my main hand, I would just get my D4 and my D8. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Okay, cool.
And 4 temporary hit points.
Okay, offhand?
No, that's 10.
No.
I'm guessing no.
You should. Like it just gets hit and like looks around and looks at you. Just turns around with its yellow eyes and just glares at you. Anna.
I'll shoot that same one. Are these gonna be straight rolls?
You would have disadvantage if you don't have any.
So it's noticed me?
You're still hidden. Your first two will be at natural, and then the third one, he'll notice you by then.
First two normal rolls.
Assuming you... Well, yeah, it would notice. Arrows flying at it.
14 and 20... Dirty 20.
Both hit.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
14 hit?
Mm-hmm. Beasts in general have very low ACs.
So we'll say... these two are the first ones, so that's 11 on the first one and 8 on the second one.
Okay.
And then disadvantage on the last one.
Yep.
That's still 21.
20, yeah.
For another 7 piercing.
Dang, nice. Okay.
Can I just say I am very glad that they have 14 at least or at most 14 AC because disadvantage. Because if they had like 18 and also had disadvantage, it would have been like, well, I'm just gonna sit back and
never do
look
anything.
at people.
Yeah.
Cast spells where the DM has to roll it.
Yeah.
And then I will back up just a little bit. So
I take that back. I totally screwed it. So when it gets hit, it loses the disadvantage rolls.
Oh.
But you guys have hit everything, so it doesn't matter. But
Okay.
I messed that up. So it is going to turn around and
So like from now on, there's no disadvantage, is what you're saying?
On the one that you and
no,
I
now that it's turn re-ups, it happens.
Got
So
it, okay.
it's like
it's
once
every
it
round.
hits. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
It's gonna turn around at you, and like its tails are gonna like whip and try to like snap on you.
Probably should have had me go first with my better to hit.
Sorry, I'll try to roll worse from
Same
now
initiative.
on. My bad.
Well, we have the same initiative.
In
'cause
18?
I just forgot that I have a +6.
That'll hit.
Okay. You will take 4 points of damage. And it is so one will miss, hit the ground, the other one will hit you. The other one will look around, kind of like look at all.
And I
rolled
didn't.
a nat 20. I think for my that was a 19 that I rolled, so it would have been 24.
Okay, it's not gonna notice you, but then it's gonna go up and try to attack Ildren.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say I did
that
back up,
triggers
but
my-
that's not important.
Miss on Ildren.
And now you would get your Sacred Fire.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're going for that.
Yep.
The second one.
The dex save.
Right. Dex. Oh, I don't actually know which dice I rolled. Sorry, I'm just gonna reroll the red one. 21.
Good, because I rolled those both as ones.
Then the.
God dang it.
I'm just gonna do
Bastards.
You killed Karen.
1, 2, 3. They're both gonna turn and look behind. 3
Cool.
and 3.
Cool.
Take
2
58
shots.
points of damage.
Well, those both might hit.
Wearing your spiky armor, right?
Nope. We're being sneaky. Spiky armor makes me less sneaky.
It's true.
Wait, what do I have? Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong page. There we go. Got to scroll up.
Who needs pages
Plus,
anyways?
17 and 22.
Damage?
No, to hit.
Oh. Yeah, both.
Okay.
No, it's way worse than that.
13 points on the first,
Right?
and then 12 points on the second.
Sweet.
On
Before we go, I'm using my Hellish Rebuke on it.
the first one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
go
you
for
are.
it.
Is this the one that...
I haven't used this in a while.
Wait, on which one?
It's a dex save.
The
It'd be
first one
hit.
that
Oh,
hit.
okay.
Dex save on it. The first one that hit me.
Oh. A nat 1.
Sweet.
Looking if it was a
Alright.
7.
So it takes
It falls
full
over.
3d10 damage.
You actually have to double that because it counts as a crit because he rolled a 1.
Well, 19.
Whoa.
Right? Yes, full 19 damage.
Alright, well, so you just erupt, you get hit with frost, and you just see the flame kind of consume and just launch back out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm imagining like a Dragon Ball Z moment where like the two like elemental blasts are kind of moving back and forth.
And then, like in Harry Potter, all the
hits, and then the other one comes over and like,
all the people you've killed start coming out of it.
So-
You know,
so
like in Harry Potter.
I don't know how this works, but do the goblin inside and the cat count as one entity? So does that entity now no longer have the disadvantage thing, or is that the cat thing?
You don't roll a disadvantage towards the goblins,
Okay.
but they have protections,
Right.
because they're in that thing. Ildren is gonna go in his bear form, shink and miss. 2 hits, 11, 12. The second beast went on him. 11 plus 12.
23.
23.
Valchar's up.
Mm-hmm.
People start holding their turns. It makes me get excited that it's almost my turn.
I am going to...
Hold your turn.
No, actually.
He said it. I heard him. Go on.
Here's what's... We're going to try and disable the disadvantage with some Fairy Fire.
Go for it.
So I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. Dex save.
On all... Well, we'll do red and... Well, these are the two beasts. What is the... So it's an 11 and a 10.
Neither
Okay,
work.
so they both light up, and then the goblins have a 13 and a 10.
Both of them are also lit.
Everything just gets lit up with
I have
fairy
a
fire.
14.
Nice.
Christmas trees everywhere.
Mhm.
Does that do damage also, or is it just the...
It gives advantage
Oh,
on rolls, though.
it's OP enough.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet enough.
Awesome.
If rogues could sneak attack all the time forever, then that'd be nice.
Well, you're up, Sai. Go sneak attack.
I'm going to sneak attack forever then. Alright,
It's too bad you didn't take Swashbuckler as your archetype, because you get sneak attack if you're the only, like if it's one-on-one. As well.
that'd be nice.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's like you just always get sneak.
Well, not if there's if there's multiple enemies, no.
Mm.
But if it's just you and one other enemy,
That's
it's
super
1v1, then
good.
you get it, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't get like the uncanny dodge and all that stuff though, because that's all thief stuff.
No, you would.
Uncanny dodge
Or
is rogue.
Rogue.
Evasion.
You get
That's
all
rogue.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, thieves
You
suck.
wouldn't get your climbing speed.
That was nice that one time.
We'll climb more. Go for
I
it.
am going to. How far away? So, like, are these two like cat monsters like side by side, and then I'm here and he's here?
Yes.
Okay. So would moving but staying.
Well, no,
contact...
it's like you. They're like 10 feet away now. One went forward and one stayed with you, so they're like probably 10 feet apart
Yeah.
at this point.
Okay. So as a bonus action, I'm going to disengage and go over to the one that
Sure.
that is fighting Ildrin.
Okay.
And I'm going to stab with my main hand.
Okay. Straight roll.
Yep, that's about right. Ildrin, I'm here to help.
Not one.
Okay, you just miss.
Okay.
The look of pain on your face.
You still have an offhand.
Bonus action, disengage.
You don't have an offhand. Okay.
Thanks
Anna.
for reminding me. You suck, Dad.
I will shoot.
I mean, at least you can bonus action disengage. That's still pretty good.
I
Stupid.
still think I need to. I would probably shoot this one that's closer.
Okay.
Well, do I have line of sight on the other one? I mean.
Yeah, you can
Any
hit either.
kind of-
You can hit both.
Okay. So I'll shoot the one that they're on then.
Okay.
Straight rolls
Straight rolls
for these two.
for at least the first one.
Oh,
I mean,
and then advantage
if
on the
you
second
hit,
one, or...
you'll get advantage
Okay.
then.
Well, first one. Oh yeah, it's a 25.
Okay. Yep.
For 11 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the second one, because it's advantage, I'll make that a sharpshooter.
Okay.
Ooh, good thing I had advantage because one of them was a nat one. So it's a 16.
Yep.
And that is. Alright, so 11 plus 10, 21 piercing damage on that one.
Oof.
This is the nice thing about being a thief.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting advantage on all spell checks.
Hmm. All right. The one is gonna actually, with you leaving, it's just gonna run at Anna.
I forgot to say GTFO. Back up. Oh well.
Um.
I was probably like 30 feet away from it because I had backed up on the earlier turn.
It can make it pretty easily.
Okay, I figured.
It's fast.
I figured it was worth mentioning.
Cat monster don't give a shit.
18,
Monster don't care.
18
Cat monster
and
don't care.
25.
I don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, those both hit.
9 points of damage and 9 points of damage. The other one's gonna attack Ildrin, hit both
Just gonna.
for 9 points of damage and 10 points of damage. Goblin's gonna.
You know, the thing I don't like about Eldrin is that his significant other is always bossing him around. Get it? Because it's a cat with whiptails. Whip crack.
17.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes, that hits.
Okay, it's a miss and then a 17. 6 points of damage.
Hey.
Ildren is up. He is going to use his bear attacks.
Concentration's gone.
Bear attack.
Aww.
Hit twice for 10. 10. Wow, really good rolls. 20 points of damage on the one that everyone's swarming. It's looking hurt. Valchar.
I'm going to do nothing to that, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
All right, go for it.
And we're going to cast it. Let's just do it at second level.
Nice.
I like her style.
Yeah.
Nice.
2d8.
2d8.
That's going to be 13 healing.
2D yeet.
I was just thinking the exact same thing, but I didn't say it because it was too dumb.
Dude, that's why I'm here. I got you.
I was like, that doesn't sound good, so I'm not gonna say it. Then
Did it sound
said
good
the
when I said
exact thing I was thinking.
Did it sound good when I said it?
Better than what it sounded in my head.
Wow, you guys are still talking about this.
Mm-hmm. It was a good joke. That's why. Everyone's talking about it.
Don't get all mad, okay? Just because you can't
Yeah,
yeet.
just 'cause you didn't think about it.
And then...
Let's see what Mr. Beast says about yeet, okay? Somebody tweet at Mr. Beast, yeet, and see what he says.
And
What
then
is Mr.
I'm going to inspire... Sorry.
How?
Damn.
Do it.
I was hoping to get away from it.
Inspire me good.
You know better.
Sounds vaguely
I
dirty.
know.
You have Sam Regal to live up to, so let's...
There's
Inspire me
no
hard.
way.
We're all waiting.
Inspire me hard.
I'm going to
all night
say-
long.
I'm really not witty right now.
Inspire me harder, Valchar.
I don't think you feel very
I'm not
inspired.
feeling very inspired. No, I'm not.
You need to calm
You can do
down.
it, Sai.
You're being too loud.
That's Wick's move.
I'm gonna say, hit him again like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling some sexual tension.
You
Get
feel very
inspired,
sexually
baby.
inspired.
I'm putting this sexual D6 right on my character sheet to remind me of it.
You know what? Damn right you should.
All right, Sai, you're up. You feel more inspired than usual. I mean, sexually inspiring Sai is pretty good.
I think I'm feeling more frisky than usual also. So we're back to disadvantaging.
I have charm person.
Or has this one that I'm on with Ildren been hit?
It's already been hit.
Yeah, Ildren hit it, right?
And I hit it.
Why
And
do I
then
keep-
Ildren hit it.
Man, everyone's hitting
Yep.
it. Yep.
You guys can have my sloppy whatevers at this point.
I'm gonna.
I hit it twice.
I'm gonna shellac it.
Jane, you kind of stop always hitting it twice.
So that's 12. I'm gonna roll my d6. 12, 18.
That'll hit.
Nice. Look at that
And
sexual healing.
Because
You know, it's
Ildren
a
is there, I
feel
will get my sneak attack.
Mm-hmm.
Being all threatened and standing over there.
He's a big old bear.
That
Some
is
serious
8,
tension
9, 10,
in this-
11,
in this,
15, 21, 24 damage.
Yeah, it had 8 hit points left.
Yep. I took those.
You smoked it, bro.
Here's the thing. 1 temporary hit point.
Marker
Yeah.
drop.
Yep.
Okay.
Goblins are targeting
So
him.
now I'm going to use my movement to move towards the other one. Is it more than 30
Sure.
feet away from me?
No, it's like 10 feet.
I will
It
move.
moved to me though, right?
Oh, it did move to you.
So it
And
would
you...
be, like,
But you never moved back, right?
I moved back once.
So it should be 40 feet away from me. 'Cause
Yeah,
it
it'd be
moved-
about 40 feet away.
It went 30
Yep.
feet, and I went 10 feet this way
Yep.
to the one on Ildren. So I will move my 30 feet on the way towards you.
Okay, cool.
Here
I know.
I come to save the day.
You got a big old beast on you.
Big old
Yeah.
bear. Big old teddy bear.
And they're not lighting up anymore.
Nope.
Nobody's hit this one since its turn, has it? Cool. Alright, well, I guess I'll switch to short swords
Yay.
with disadvantage. Oh, that's still a 19.
Ooh.
Okay.
What? 2 19s or a 19 and a 20?
I rolled a 12 and a 13, so that's a 19 total. 7 plus 7 on these guys. For 5 piercing damage, but now I don't have disadvantage anymore.
Is it dead?
17 again,
Yeah.
and that's... Sorry, my numbers are different on short swords. That is my offhand, so that's 4.
Okay.
Piercing.
All right. It's gonna
Hit with
attack
both
you
your
twice.
offhands?
Actually, wait, I have extra attack and a bonus action, so I should be able to swing 3 times.
Yes, you should.
Yeah,
Second
so
round
that
of
is
mayhem.
8 damage instead of 4, and I go again. But I roll a 10.
Wait, you get more damage too?
Well, because I would
Extra
get...
attack gives you an additional
Oh,
melee
of your
damage.
main
Yeah,
main
He
hand.
gives you a
Got
different
it.
Main
hand,
offhand.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Let's
my offhand was a 10.
Hit
Okay.
2 out of 3 with short swords? Heck
Thank
yeah,
you.
do.
It'll attack you twice.
1 with disadvantage.
Look at you.
Um,
Moving on up to the
15,
east side.
Miss!
25.
Hit.
One miss, though.
That extra dex is sweet.
Hey,
We hyped.
max damage 10,
Alright, well.
and
That
then
puts me at half HP.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But I mean, they would both just shoot you.
They've also both hit me.
Yep, they both shoot you again. 22 and an 18.
Sweet, yeah, they both hit.
Oh boy.
In either case, even if I had different armor.
Minimum damage. Wow. 5
Okay.
and 6. 1,
Dude,
1, 1,
Sick
2.
rolls, bro.
I don't know if I can.
Thanks for keeping me alive.
I took that high five.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Sorry if that slap
I'd
was
legit
loud.
like. That's a 1, 2. Okay.
We believe you. We roll like that sometimes.
Ildren is going to attack.
I roll a lot of 1s on damage dice.
Happens to me regularly.
In his bear form and only hit once for 6 points of damage.
Is this on the new one or on the cage of the
Oh
old
crap!
one?
Sorry, he has to roll that at disadvantage. Roll the exact same number. Okay. Yep. It's
Sweet.
on the. Oh wait, we killed that one. He's attacking the cage, the thing inside, and doesn't hit it at all. Trying to go too fast. I'm not letting myself think. Valshar's up.
I am going to summon the spectral steel chair.
Heck yeah, you will.
And with that, I'm going to overhand swing it
Here, LARP it.
as if I was holding it onto the other cat that is
Go for it.
attacking. That
Disadvantage.
will be disadvantage.
Other cat.
What do I have? I think that is it. Plus 6.
Other cat.
Well,
Other cat.
16 and a 17. Natural.
Yep, that'll
So that'll be
hit.
22 to hit.
Or I'll hit.
And that is.
Are you saying this all hit?
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
hit.
I'll hit. Yeah. Yeah, I'll.
8 damage.
Okay.
That is my bonus action, and then my regular action will be to cast Sacred Flame
On.
on
Same target?
thing. Yep.
5.
It takes 10 damage.
Dang.
Heck
Sorry.
dang. So before I attack, I'm gonna point at Ildren and be like, "Wait till it opens the door," and then I'm gonna stab the cat.
Poor cat. Okay.
I don't feel sad for it, and it's already been hit, so
Yep.
no
Straight
disadvantage.
And you definitely have sneak attack for me.
I'm going to use one of my lucky dice to reroll that. Yep, that's about right.
That went from a 4 to a 2.
You can't roll. You shouldn't be rolling magic dice. You should roll random dice. This one. Yeah.
Okay,
there you
offhand.
go.
Oh my god.
It's a 3.
Why do you even have dice? Why do we even give them to you?
What am I doing here? I don't know.
Alright, 3 attacks.
Let's just become a caster and make it so that I don't have to hit anymore.
Three attacks on this dude.
I'm just gonna be the
Okay.
healer.
Alright. I'm just gonna roll them all at once.
I choose to do this. Roll dice.
That is.
Yeah,
That is
re-roll
real
that.
cocked.
Really cocked. So we have a 14,
Hit.
17, and a natural 20.
Yeah, hit.
Okay, so
Wait, did you carry the 3?
we'll do the 20
Still hits.
first.
Okay, cool. Just wanna make sure.
So that's 10, 14 damage on the first hit. Second hit is 8 piercing, and
It's
the last one.
Dunzos. And you on your second swing, you kill it, but then you go for the finisher as it's already dead.
Yeah.
Chop its head off.
And then
done.
I will take a gamble that this dude cannot get out of that little thing fast enough to attack me, and I will back away without disengaging.
He'll do nothing.
Okay.
You can walk away.
And I'll back up just like 20 or 30.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stand there waiting for it to open the door. I can't do anything because I don't have an action. But
You haven't moved, right? You've just been staying there.
I've stood in place.
just been tanking it.
You got to do something.
Nah. I'm doing stuff, just not moving.
Wow, I am rolling so well with these guys. 26, but a 14.
14 does not.
Okay. Let's not roll just ones. Oh, okay. 11 points of
Yeah,
damage.
but could you though?
If you could roll more ones, that'd be great. Yeah.
Doors all slam closed. Ildren walks over, holds up his fist, just waits in front of the door. Valchar.
Wait, buddy.
We're gonna use said bonus action, which is on the cat that just died, and I'm gonna try and smack the
Pod.
yeah, that's I was like
Cockpit.
cage is what I was thinking.
What are you gonna do with it? Oh, with the chair?
Yeah.
Go for it. So you're attacking are you attacking the goblin or are you attacking the pod?
The pod, because the
Okay.
goblin is not visible.
Okay.
And that is 18.
Yeah, you'll hit it.
Oh, cool. I was a little surprised by that. That is 1d8 damage plus 3, so 10 total.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my regular action. I'm trying to remember if...
Stop whistling like a bird, Ryan.
Because we're not... It's technically not casting it, it's just using or burning the bonus action.
Yeah.
Am I able to then cast a full spell as an action?
Yeah.
We're only using it to, you're not casting your spell. You're
Right, I'm
using your
basically
steel
using
chair to
it.
attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
I
doesn't
just wanted
count
to make
as-
sure. And then in that instance, we're going to use Cure Wounds at level 3.
You can use what?
Cure Wounds at level 3.
Okay, go for it.
Nothing to do with you.
You're ready. You're on board.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, that was real shit. That was 9 healing.
Ooh,
On 3d8?
On 3d8 plus 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really bad.
It was a 1, 2, and a 3.
Numerically pleasing.
Mm-hmm. Plus 3.
All right. Sai.
Ordinally pleasing.
Or
Role
anything
playing
else?
displeasing.
You know what? Screw it, I'll duck down.
You get us line of sight?
Yeah.
Seems like maybe a good idea.
Nah.
Coward.
All right, you're up, Sight.
Says Mr. Heidi over here.
I'm gonna grab both of my swords and have like the blade underneath and just be like above I'm gonna kind of go around and be like above the pod waiting for him to stick his hands out and just
Okay, you can only hold your action. You can't hold your bonus action.
I will hold my main hand in 2 hands
Okay.
then.
Cool. Enna.
I'll go back to shooting now, thank you. And I'll shoot the one that Sai is on.
They're both in the pods.
Right.
Okay. Shooting at the goblin inside the pod, or are you shooting at the pod itself?
If I can see the goblin, I'll shoot the goblin.
You can certainly try.
Okay. Okay. That really landed. That's a dirty 20.
That will miss.
Wow. Okay. Are you giving it a cover bonus?
I'm
Because I ignore cover.
You're shooting through It has basically full cover.
Okay,
And
because
you're
I ignore
shooting
all but full cover.
It has full
Okay.
cover, and you're shooting through the full cover to hit it.
Okay. Alright, then I'll do my second one at the pod then.
Okay.
It's a natural one. I've been rolling really well this session, so it was inevitable.
Really close. You hear the as it like skims your ear.
I'm gonna be sitting there like this and just go, "Oh my god!"
Why? Sorry.
Enemy, not a goblin. Ignore the ears.
Anna, me. How have we
Valchar.
not ever made that joke?
All right, the first door, the one that you're looking at, opens. Go for it.
Stab.
I'll give you advantage because I don't think it's ready for that. From like
Okay.
up top, just
Okay. That would be a 15.
Well, you have advantage.
you have advantage.
I know.
You need it.
And less than that. I'm gonna use the second luck dice to reroll the second one. That's a 12.
Your luck dice are just like garbage, as it turns out.
That's so far out of the 5 luck dice that I've used, 3 of them have missed the second time as well.
So it's gonna make it like get like freaked out as this rapier just like right past its neck, like and just like try to shoot at you. Wow, that's a natural 20, but it's at disadvantage. So it's a 20, but he rolled a 23.
Okay.
17 points of damage
So I'll have that,
Was
obviously.
Ildren holding his action?
on the other one.
Oh, the other. Oh, okay, got it.
So 17 down to 8. So.
Yep.
And,
The other one pops out, and Ildren goes to just grab it and do opposing. Tries to just wrestle it to the ground. Red will be Ildren. A natural 4 versus a natural 17. Wonderful. So this tiny little goblin just like pushes it away. Gets a shot off at the only thing it can see, which would be Sai standing over that. 22.
hits.
Clearly, we should have made our players
10
our
points of
characters as
damage.
Goblins.
Just like slams the door closed. Ildren is up. He's pissed. He's really pissed.
Wonder what that's like.
Oh man. He is just gonna like just flare rage in his eyes and just stand there again, just ready to grab it. Valchar.
I'm going to pop back up, and I'm going to use the steel chair on the pod once again.
Okay, go
Trying
for
to
it.
break it. So that was +6. It's a nat 20.
Crits.
That's 4 nat 20s tonight.
No nat ones.
And no nat 1s.
They're coming.
Knocked on wood, jeez.
I'm so scared.
Roll sir a death saving throw, Valchar.
Wow. However, my damage hasn't been great, or healing, sort of. That is a
Those
total.
Ds have not been kind.
Being able to deal damage would be nice.
That is a total of 5.
With a crit?
1 times 2
Is 2.
plus 3.
It's 5.
Should roll those dice twice.
Wow. Okay.
Wait, you'd get double on the 3 as well.
No.
No, just the dice roll?
Anything else?
Have you been doing that wrong this whole time?
I don't know. I'm just trying.
And then we're
It's
gonna.
been so long since I've critted somebody.
Man, we're gonna try doing cure wounds at level 1.
Okay. Well, you do that size up.
Hold my action.
Okay, Anna.
I'll shoot the pond.
What I'm gonna do actually is like, so if I'm above it, if I was above it and then
That's
it popped out and fired off a shot, then I'm gonna try to get on the other side of it. Is there a way for me? Like, is it? I don't know what position this pod is in, but like, is there a way to get on the other side of it so that I'm like, if he pops out, like looking to see if I'm there, I can just kind of like stab him from behind.
Well, if you're coming from like you can't really get from behind. It's like just like a little doorway that pops out like at the front before you're on top.
So I'll
and
just
you're
stand in
like,
front of the doorway so I can just be like, all right,
yeah,
lining it up.
that's fine. So Anna,
All right.
shoot the pod.
2 shots at the
Sure.
pod. All right, so that's a natural 1 and a 17.
Roll damage.
Oh, no.
My dice are shitty too.
That is 12 damage. And then does the 17 hit?
Yeah. The pod's not difficult to hit. It just is a little bit tanky.
8 piercing.
Okay.
Sorry, Sai.
All right, the first goblin opens.
Stab.
Go for it.
Nat 20.
There it is.
Ooh.
Totally unnecessary.
Not
maybe.
actually.
And you get your sneak attack on that, right? Or no?
Yeah, he would have advantage because the thing doesn't know where it's coming from when it opens the door.
So I don't have enough d6 to do it normally, so I'm just gonna double it.
I just do it that way because it's quicker.
So 2 damage. So would I crit heal? Would I get 4 temporary hit points back? Double the
Yeah.
d4? Okay, so 4 temporary hit points back. And that would be 2, 3, 10, 18, 23, 26, 52. Plus 3. 52, 55.
You just you're just the rage is just built up. You just skewer it from anus to like base of the skull. You're just like
Goblin kebab.
I'm gonna put my foot on it and just rip it out sideways. Just through the back or something.
yeah, you
This little bastard.
almost one shot that entire thing. Wow.
With a 52. I think that's the highest damage.
It's up there, man.
That might be. You'd have to like crit a guiding bolt or something to do better than
And a
that.
higher level guiding bolt, too.
Yeah.
The second one, strength check. Ooh, Ildren beats it this time. Just pulls it out, just grabs it with both fists and just starts to squeeze.
I'm thinking of Oberon from Game of Thrones, just the...
Oh, yeah.
Did his head just make a farting noise?
It gets a shot off. I'm going to give it a disadvantage because a little bit.
It's a panic shot.
Yeah, but it'll be at you, Sai. The only, like, visible thing. 15.
Misses.
Okay, it'll miss. Surprise him. Okay. Ildren's turn. He's just gonna start squeezing and try to maintain control. Yeah, he'll maintain control and do for kind of his attacks as he's just like squeezing it and just he's this big bear that's bear hugging this tiny little goblin. 10, 5, 15 points. That's the first damage on it. Valchar's up.
I'm going to see that. I'm going to I'll move the steel chair to where it's kind of like above the goblin's head, but not do anything with it because I'm afraid of hitting Ildren. So
Wish other people were afraid of hitting teammates.
So I'm going to use...
You know what? I'm a one-trick pony.
Sacred Flame instead.
Okay, it's going to roll dex save a disadvantage.
I would joke to make, but I'm not going.
4, so no.
I was going to say, if you're...
Is it an auto fail?
It might be an auto fail if you're grappled.
There are very few auto fail things. I'd have to check.
Regardless, failed anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm not... Well, max min. So total 9.
Okay.
That's like an average hit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's better than
Sigh.
your D8s have been treating you for the most part.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... How far away is Ildren from me?
40 feet at this point. Because you ran, and he was still just stay there the whole time.
So I'm gonna bonus action dash.
Okay.
And get up right next to Ildren holding this thing. And just be like, You got this?
Roll at advantage.
That's a 16, 17, so 23.
Yeah.
I'm real close to Ildren, so I'm not even going to guess on that one.
Oh, yeah,
Sneak
for sure. It's not an auto crit. When they're restrain is like super underpowered. Right?
It might not matter anyways. I
5e.
rolled really well.
Grappled that's underpowered.
So that's 10.
Or no, he's
21.
grappling.
Yeah, it just changes his movement speed.
26, 29 damage.
Yeah, that's actually by 1 over. Got it. He just like motions it, and you just like find the neck and just go. Just this blood like starts to squirt out, and then it slows down and eventually just stops. He just like picks it up and throws it against a tree.
Does it like spray blood at us?
Not at you guys, but just like it hits the tree and just like splats all over the tree and down.
If I want it to spray blood on me, can I have it do that?
It's like Dragon Age, the like perma blood is just like literally like you're like talking to nobles just doused in blood.
What can I do for you? I need you to do something for me. Really? Nothing about this?
Yeah, such a ridiculous visual effect.
All right. Out of combat.
Oh, that was both of them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay, that was a little harder than I expected it to be.
Well, there was 2 of them, and we didn't get the jump on them this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch.
Well, let's search them and get moving. So I'm gonna search the first one.
I'm pretty hurt. Like I'm bleeding.
You have spells?
You want me to use my spell slots on that instead of rope trick or pass without a trace or disguise self or?
You're the one that says you're hurt. You tell me. I don't know.
Just checking with the group if that's how you want me to use my like spell casting energy.
I want you to use them however you want to. And I'm going to go over and search the goblin and the cat.
I'm going to take a breather.
The cats don't have much, but you could like. Do you have any like ability where you can like skin them or come up with like some sort of hide or anything if you're?
I mean, survival would probably.
If you want to take the time, it would take quite a while.
Hand. I don't know what you want to do.
If you want to take your time, Valtron and I are fine with taking a breather. Again.
Okay. I'm not the leader of the group. You tell me.
I'm just saying, if you want to like skin that thing,
okay,
it'd be fine.
I'll skin it.
Okay, sure. Give me a give me a survival check. That would probably be the.
That's a 6. 6.
Okay, you cut off the skin, and you kind of go up and down, and it's not a very good job, but you get part of a displacer beast hide.
Make a very fetching hat.
Displacer hat.
You find 2. You also find 2 more. One of each of them has a gun, and then other like mechanical things are inside the creatures. But that would take, again, you probably take up most of your short rest. Go ahead, short rest if that's what you guys are doing.
Oh, thank goodness.
That would take up most of your time trying to cut it open.
Cool.
All right, where to now?
When you say most of one, should I say like half of a displacer beast hide or like?
Just write partial.
Okay.
No, write partial. Just kidding.
One thing I love is partials.
Oh boy. If I can, like, look and see if either of these goblins have that same like weird box at some point while we're sort of hanging, I would. look and see.
Sure.
That.
Go ahead and look.
Goblin bowling.
The first one you look at doesn't have it. The second one does.
Okay. Is it more intact than the other
Yeah,
one?
this one's intact.
Okay. I say, what do y'all think this button does?
I don't know, but I want to find out real bad.
I know you do. You're like that. Do we think it's like it alerts somebody or it turns on the like...
If it alerts somebody, they probably already alerted them, so I'm not really worried about that. These things have plenty of time inside their little cubbies.
It's true. Alright, do you want to do the spectral hand thing?
Sure.
Hold on, let's line up the goblin. I'm gonna face it like... Okay, that's way towards the fortress. So, this way.
You're going to face the box?
Oh, wait, I'm gonna face the goblin. In case, because I'm thinking, like, maybe this is the boots? Like, because I saw it do that earlier, and I'm like, I don't know, maybe it used this. So I'm, like, facing the goblin away so that the boots
Got it.
So it's good. If
That's
it
actually
does,
a pretty good idea.
If it does rocket boots, then it'll be away from the fortress.
Okay.
Cool.
Back away.
You put it like in its hand. You put like where do you put the box? So you move the goblin.
Oh, I don't know. You have the box. Do you want me to
I put it down somewhere. I'd probably just put it down on the ground near, like, in the middle.
So is it near the goblin that he's messing around with, or just that's completely separate?
Yeah, I mean, they were, like, right next to each other, so I think I just probably, like, picked it up and was like, would you want to do this? And then, like, put it right back down.
Okay.
So then I'll then get away from the goblin after setting it up.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna mage hand press the button.
Find out what it does.
All right.
I'm excited.
You push the button. Shink. You just hear like a little bit of charging, and then you see like a little like a spark just fly off, and it just explodes, and gears go flying.
Is it a self-destruct? Like, is this like a, you know...
Clearly.
Is it like...
The button box itself exploded, right?
Is this like a cyanide capsule or something kind of thing?
If it was, neither of the last few used it.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, if I was in the hands of Ildren, that's the first thing I'd do. I'd be like, nope.
It does its knuckle cracking that you can do that I can't do. He does that.
Yeah.
So,
Or do we think it just didn't work?
Well, that's the one we used.
Yeah.
I mean, just from the looks of the gears exploding out of it, I don't think it's much of like shrapnel. Like, it looks to me that it might have just failed, but I don't know it for
So
sure.
Still don't know what it's intended to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at the remains and see if I can spot anything that would give me insight into what this thing is or does normally.
Roll investigation.
Now that the box has exploded.
9. No idea.
So,
well,
we should go before we run out of night time.
Alright, let's move it.
Alright, so you guys are about, I think you said about 30 minutes away at this point. If I'm wrong, just deal with it.
It's fine.
You guys,
33 minutes, you said earlier?
you guys make it to the edge of the dead man zone.
Pass without a trace.
Okay, go for it. Stealth checks then all around.
At least just putting that out. I don't know if we're stealthing it or what.
What's the, like, wall, people on top of the wall sitch?
Okay, so looking out.
That means situation.
Oh, okay. So looking out, you see.
It also means a lot of abs, according to Mike. The situation. Sorry.
All right, we're just gonna kill the stream.
See you guys later. Thanks for all the memories.
As a reminder, I have 90 feet of dark vision, so if that matters.
I don't think that's enough for the dead man zone.
Okay.
I think it was more than that. But because of the nighttime and that it's open, it's starry, so you can see more. So you can see some figures going about. Each of the towers have like torches on top. You don't see anything on one of them, but you see a few like shadows and things around the second.
Okay, so I'll just like relay that to you guys.
Okay, and you're coming from the north at this point, so you actually see where there is the main gate that is. Yeah, it would just be open. They don't.
Is there anybody like moving in and out of the main gate, or is everybody pretty much inside?
There are some figures that are around the main gate, like on the ground floor.
But it's not like currently being opened or.
No, it's open.
Oh, it's open.
It's just left open.
Okay.
Yep.
That's a sign of confidence right there.
I wouldn't be scared of us either. I'd be scared of the dragon turtle, but. Well, should we cross and climb? I know it's your favorite thing.
The other option would be disguises. I mean, we can't speak goblin, so that is a major problem with the disguise idea.
Did we leave any of the pods intact? We could put one of the pods on Ildren. I mean, nobody would be able to fit inside it, though, right?
Yeah, Wick would again be good for that.
That would have been so great.
I won't be able to fit.
Huh?
I won't be able to fit.
He's the biggest one out of all of us.
Yeah.
The tallest, at least, yeah.
Tallest, yeah.
You have a way of making somebody fit.
I could go into polymorph and...
Polymorph somebody into a goblin.
Ooh.
Oh, indeed. Or do you think it's better to just start climbing?
No, I think that is a good use. Let me consult what I could turn into. Not an adult green dragon.
While we are
unfortunately.
waiting,
Yeah.
I would like to go back and start salvaging one of the pods.
Sure. Cutting it away and like just you probably go to the
I'm looking more so for the appearance that the pod is on there, so I don't really care about total functionality.
So you would have skinned the second one based on the roll I just did, and so you would.
So I have two partial displays of these heights?
No, that one would have been partially skinned. The other one was damaged from all the shots and the chair smashes.
Right.
The other one is intact, and
Okay.
so that was the one that you actually skinned as well. So it's a little bit quicker to kind of cut away
gotcha.
the meat and get to the bone and.
Is meat rotten yet? I love rotten meat.
Oh god.
It's not rotten yet.
Have another alien.
Yeah.
Well, Ildren is gonna help because he kind of has to. He'll help you like smash and break the bones so that it can kind of like just.
I have a high
Come
strength. I
off.
could have handled it.
Oh really? Good
Yeah.
strength check.
So
Well, because he's helping me, I don't need to.
Oh. Okay.
so Sai and Eldrin are doing that.
Natural 20.
And then
You just grab the pod and it's just like.
I would like to be sort of like casing the joint while we're hanging out here for a little bit. So
Sure.
I'm looking to see if there are people moving in and out of the gate, if there are patrol
Sure.
patterns or anything like that, like just the general. If there, obviously there's like the dead man zone, but if I feel like there's any route that might be a little easier to avoid notice, anything like
Sure.
that. So I'll take whatever time that requires.
Okay. Nothing's going in and out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
The patrols are about as frequent as it was when it was in the higher alert time.
Okay.
And it seems like that there might be a path a little bit more to the east,
Mm-hmm.
where there are a few more where like trees were cut down, so you have a few more stumps. I have a bloody nose. That's wonderful.
Did you figure out what you can polymorph
Yeah.
into?
I have a large list because I can go up to challenge rating 4. Or sorry, challenge rating 8.
Is Goblin one of them?
Yeah, they're like challenge rating a half or something like that.
But my all of my stats go with it.
Could you polymorph somebody else into it?
And then all of their stats go into it.
I mean, we have a gun.
Janie's got a
we could look like a goblin. We have a
Can't-
pod.
Still can't
This is
speak.
Pretty
Goblin.
foolproof.
Did we decide the polymorph does or does not do languages?
We did.
It does languages.
It does. Okay, so then we would gain that language.
Then I know how to say.
That was
do that.
very insulting what you just said, I'm pretty sure.
That was on purpose.
Yeah, I could do a goblin.
Well,
Or something small and to get around.
a goblin is pretty small.
I
So-
think goblin makes the most sense since we have the gun and we have the pod. Like putting a goblin in it will give you all the stuff that you need, right?
Yeah.
And both of us can disguise ourselves, but he can't.
So what about this? I think we're gonna need your help since you're a survival artist to attach the pod to Ildren. Because if I tie the knots, then the chances are they're probably coming off. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And then you could turn me into a goblin, put me inside the pod. Well, I could just hop inside the pod. And then you two could either become goblins with other weapons and say that you're.
Like larger goblins.
But you two wouldn't get the language, right?
Right.
I could hear, I couldn't speak it.
Right. So maybe I just go into the tech area and scout it out, because I could just pop the doors open and be like, hey, what's in here? And then see what's in there.
To be fair, I think you'd still be roughly as stealthy as you are normally. I mean, maybe not quite as good, but goblins are definitely
I wouldn't
pretty
lose
good
the
at
knowledge of how to stealth, right?
Yeah, you're just.
Okay, my
your
stats.
numbers change, yeah.
You would lose your stats though.
I
You would
lose
gain
my-
the dex of a goblin.
Yeah,
Right, but I would still have the plus
Which
9,
I think
right?
they have
No.
like a.
You become a goblin.
Right. So your dex will go to whatever it is for the goblin.
Which I think they have like a 14 or 15.
My hope
Like,
would be that I
they're
wouldn't
good
need
at
to stealth. I hope this is good enough that I wouldn't need to.
Yeah.
So, should we try it?
I think it's a pretty good idea.
The reason why I thought that I could do it would be I can also get out quickly if I need to.
Mm.
Even going in through the front gates.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, it's going to be both you and Ildren.
I mean, even if it was just me.
How would you get out?
If I disguise myself as, let's say, a rat, or turn myself, no.
Can you
'cause
polymorph
I-
yourself?
You can only
Yeah.
do up
Can you-
to like a foot different though, like in height.
for disguised self,
Yeah.
Not
for
polymorph.
polymorph.
Oh, okay.
However, I'd lose a lot of the intelligence, probably.
But if you are polymorphing yourself, you only need the intelligence check or the save if you're not wanting to be polymorphed. So if you want to be polymorphed, you just do it, right?
It's a
Yeah,
matter
but
of
you
remembering
take
what
on
I
the
see.
stats of the creature you become. So
Okay.
you
I see what you're
just
saying.
say in
Yeah.
game, but then you think like whatever you become. So if you're a rat, suddenly,
Food.
yeah, you're pretty primal. A goblin at least has intelligence.
Can you create some cheese and we can put it on the outside so that if you turn into a rat, you just head towards the cheese?
I could. Otherwise, if I get hit with anything, I just become me again. And in which case,
You become you with full health, though.
yep, or full health minus whatever.
I still think you
From
going
what-
in with Ildren is probably our best.
It might be the
but-
best in terms of looks. It's just the getting out and what do we do, you and I.
Probably make a distraction somewhere.
Rope trick
Very
it.
good at that.
Rope trick it and watch them.
Yeah. Keep an eye on them. If they need a bailout, maybe you can cast a sacred flame on some other area of the.
I'm running low on
Camp or
stuff, but
something.
yeah, I could do that.
Well, I said sacred flame
Yeah.
for a reason.
Well, Sacred Flame is not super great in terms of. I mean, I could do light or something like that too, or thaumaturgy. Yeah, there's things I could do.
Yeah, because if one of you goes in, I can't do anything from the outside.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm useless.
So I think that could be what we do. Where you and Ildren go in.
I turned it off.
You and Ildren go in, and Scout.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that you guys.
We'll watch.
Yeah.
We'll try and distract anything that gets in your way.
If there's anything that ends up happening while you guys are in there, I'm trying to figure out a good way to.
If you create a good enough distraction, I should be able to wander around fairly unabated.
I would hope that we wouldn't even need to do the distraction unless they start to look at you.
Do we remember which building we should go in to see which one, or do we need to go into all of them?
I would guess one of the ones that probably aren't mapped. Because there would be a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's do it.
We weren't prepped on any of that, right? Of which one, like, hey, this one has all
Nope.
the stuff you want in it.
Nope.
Okay.
You got an hour.
Alright, let's
Look in
let's-
as many windows as possible.
let's fasten this thing to Ildren.
Alright.
Ildren, you want to stay in bear or wolf?
I feel like wolf might...
I can't. You can't. Too small in a wolf. I'll be in the bear.
Alright, let's do it.
Wait, but if he's polymorphed, he's going to be goblin size.
Will you be able to support the pod in wolf form?
I don't think so. Let's do the bear.
Okay.
There it is.
Right. I think I'm okay now. Hope that look okay.
Yeah. Well, it turned out we had a lot to discuss.
No
so it
more
worked
much
out just
horrible than
fine.
normal.
So I will... Do you want a survival check then, or...?
Sure. Yeah, survival. Survival? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do survival.
Okay. That is I assume I don't get my force bonus, so that's...
No, you guys are still in it.
Okay, then 18.
Okay, so you attach some things, kind of like tie it down with rope. It looks pretty janky, but it's night. You know, during the day this probably wouldn't fly, but
Yeah.
it's
Can
alright.
we hide some of the rope in like in his fur? Like maybe put some of the fur over
Yeah,
as much
that's
Yeah,
that's
and
part
do-
of the check.
Okay,
I mean, in the daytime this would look pretty janky, but it doesn't look that bad.
Okay. Alright. I'm ready when you are.
Okay. I guess polymorph on Sai and make him a goblin.
Wisdom saving throw, unless you accept it.
I'm not feeling it. No. So
No,
After
you're
all-
not changing me into a goblin. You're changing me into a rat, aren't you?
I knew it. Yeah, so I accept my fate.
Okay.
Now a goblin. FYI, you have 7 HP.
Yep.
Shit.
You have an armor class of 15. Your... Let's see.
Armor class of 50.
Your strength goes up to a -1 modifier.
Yeah. Actually, the stats for goblins are better than what we have. Or at least what I have.
Alright, well,
It's a -1 +2 +0 +0 -1 -1.
2, 0, 0, -1.
I have -2, 2, 1, 0, 3, 3.
That's not what I have at all.
No, that's for what I have, personally.
Yeah, that's what Valchar has.
Oh yeah, that's way better than a goblin.
What I'm looking at the goblin here is -1, so I'm
-1 strength.
Right.
2
Yep.
dex.
2 dex, 0,
Yep.
0.
0 intelligence. Yep.
Sorry. So I'm better off by 1 in Constitution. It's better off by 1 in Strength, I guess. Otherwise, everything else is the same.
Wow.
Wait, it has charisma and wisdom of +3?
That's what I'm looking at with Goblin.
No.
Yeah, they're
There's
like...
no way they're that good at these things.
Unless
The
it is
polymorph.
actually taking my...
Yeah.
Oh, because
These stats are the same in
I have all
both
these
of
as
my
round shape.
my things.
So, because
Yes.
of the
Your
round
int
shape,
is
it's probably doing it.
int is 0, wisdom is -1, charisma is -1.
Yeah. Okay.
So that might be what's going on.
But he still has his like proficiencies and stuff, right?
Or would all those change based off my new stats?
I think you just get everything the goblin has.
I'll double check.
Yeah,
And
because
then what about
I mean,
proficiencies?
you gain like the knowledge.
That's what I was
You would have stealth +6. That's it.
I mean, that's still not horrible.
Yeah, I know that, but that's all I got.
Let's go through the stats as well. Yeah, you check to see if it'd be the same or not, and then
all right,
we can move on.
As you need, we can find them.
Yeah.
He kind of gets down on his elbows and his knees.
All right, I open the doors.
Yeah, so
And
it's
hop
kind
up.
of a hop up and you crawl up the fur and you're not used to you're used to like climbing like it's easy, and this is like.
Yeah, I try to do this one-handed and just kind of like.
He moves one of his arms that kind of helps you up a little bit.
Yeah, I think.
Puts his hand under my butt and lifts me.
And you go inside. You see a few like levers and things in front of you.
Are any of them working, or
Buttons.
are any of the screens on, or anything?
You can try.
I guess. How about I ask this first? What does it look like on the inside? Just knobs and.
So it looks
buttons
like
and-
you have like a slit that like lets you look out in front of you.
Okay.
You have the door,
Could've been stabbing through that.
and then you have a
Kinda
few like
janky.
levers and a few buttons in front of you.
It'll probably take you at least 15 parsecs to make the castle run in that thing, so it's pretty janky.
Dang it. Are there any lights on or anything?
No.
Okay, I'm just gonna assume this doesn't work. Anything I do might actually just hurt Mildred, so I'm just not gonna touch anything,
Okay.
even though I really want to. Valchar, can I speak in common anymore?
Yes.
Hand me the gun.
Valchar, hand me the gun.
Do you have one?
You do have one.
I gave it to you to identify.
You have
Actually, no, he doesn't because he polymorphed and it went into his form.
Thank you.
It's like Mickey Mouse over here.
All right, let's go.
He gets up on his legs and just starts heading through the
I'm
note.
hoping that this doesn't fail because I don't want to be the one that goes, "Cheese it, Eldrin! Cheese it! Get out of here!"
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Making
Tiny
his
little
way
goblin
across
pod on top of this gigantic bear.
the
You
dead
guys are
man's
watching us
zone.
walk away, and you're just like, "God, they're gonna die."
So you approach the gate. Halt! Who is that? Who goes there?
I'm gonna open it up.
Just came back from recon. Huh? This looks new.
It is new.
Oh, okay. Where are you going?
I'm just back. The rest of my retinue got destroyed.
Destroyed? Where?
Way out there.
Why are you going so slow? Don't you need to get reinforcements?
That's what I came back here for.
Well, hurry up! Go, go!
Okay. I'll close the doors and.
Going the same pace.
Yeah.
Hurry up, will ya?
I'm trying. Some of my controls were damaged. Then I close the doors again.
all of the yes.
So much yes.
All right, so coming in the front gate, to the right,
Yes.
you see where the open field is, where the turtle was.
Okay.
To the left, you see is like the partial the arena. It's kind of obscuring your view. The standing. In front of you is a building straight ahead. To the right is another building. Then behind the one that's straight is another one, and then there's one kind of to the distance to the left.
I'll go to the one straight ahead first.
How are you?
I'll whisper in common. Go straight ahead. Go straight ahead is what I
Yeah.
whisper.
He'll just keep going straight, and then you kind of like look around, like walking to the building. You see that there are a bunch of there are goblins walking around, giants. There's a T-Rex that's
A GDT Rex.
GDTR.
kind of making the ground shake a little bit, and Ildren is just trying to like keep his eyes down and look around a little, like keep his head down, but kind of looking around, and just slowly approaches the building directly in front of you, and then just comes to a stop near it.
So we going up and...
Yeah, so I think once he's in...
You guys watch me enter and you're like, Sai's freaking dead. Sai's dead for sure.
Alright, we're out of here. So at what point should we sneak on over there and climb up a wall? Think it's about now?
Yeah.
Alright. I can do pass.
He already did.
Yep.
Is it still up?
Yeah, I did it like when we were...
Yeah, we would still be
As
out.
we were
Okay,
approaching
okay,
the dead zone.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, well, let's, I saw a way over wherever, where there were some, like, stumps that we could maybe move between.
Yep.
Ooh, over yonder. Yeah, that's fine.
A little bit to the east.
To the east.
Do you wanna
Sure.
try that? Alright.
I'll hand you the coin, which is right there.
Okay, stealth checks.
Alright, I have advantage and plus 10.
Valchar.
Plus 10.
Don't put that on me.
If you put that black magic on me.
Super average.
Yeah, mine too.
Don't you put that black magic on me, Ricky Bobby.
26.
25.
That's what happens when we
Yeah,
roll
dead
average.
average. You
I mean,
know?
I rolled a 9
I-
and a 7.
And I rolled a 10.
Par for the course again.
All right, so you guys are starting to sneak across the field. You got like hide behind it and kind of watch for the thing. You're able to make.
We're like cartoon.
All right, let's just make sure. Okay, wow. All right, you're able to make it to the base of the wall. Kind of like plaster yourselves up against it.
All right, and so in my time watching, was I able to see it was like once a minute, right, for the patrols, kind of?
Not that quick. I think it was once every like 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
So
So
it was once every 5 minutes before the first time we went there.
Right.
That sped up a little bit.
So as we're approaching the wall, like towards the end of our stealthing, I'm probably looking up just to see, like, where we are in the cadence as we continue, so that
Okay.
I can just time it. So
Yeah, you can time it to the best of your ability.
Okay. Rope trick near a tower, same thing we did last time,
Okay.
right? Yeah. And then we'll quietly climb up and then duck into our little pocket dimension real fast.
All right, because I need you guys to. If this game's about rolling dice.
Which is stupid, by the way.
Which
Let's
one do you
go
want?
strength checks.
All right,
You can athletics.
athletics. Okay, cool.
It's not a 1. It's not great, though.
Ooh, 16.
You're able to.
Oh God.
What is after your modifier? Oh, God.
Rolled a 4.
So you rolled a 4.
It's you're just exhausted. It's just too hard.
Belcher, get it together.
Try it one more time.
There we go. That'll be 15.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I need to get together. Okay.
That was my bardic inspiration. Get it together.
That was the...
Solid bardic inspiration, if I do say so myself.
Oh, okay, then that's...
Let's see.
The 4.
Plus that. Yeah, okay.
All right. You're able to make it into your pocket dimension.
I pull up the rope when I make it through.
Okay. What else?
And then we hang out and watch. I should have cast Hunter's Mark on you so I always knew where you were. If I can see him at any point, I will. Because it's a bear.
Give me
I would cast it on Ildren.
Give me a
yeah.
perception check.
Okay. 13. Can I see Mr. Bear?
You can see
Okay,
him.
awesome. So I will cast...
It's the one bear.
I'll cast Hunter's Mark on it, which lasts, I think, for like an hour, so that I always kind of at least know generally where they are.
Okay, sounds good.
I hate being this guy. You're casting it on the bear?
Yes. Because I can see, like, I probably can't even see.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That perception check was probably over 20 or something like that.
Right.
I would assume.
Okay. You guys in your pocket dimension, if you want to do something, speak then.
Yeah, let me just double check so that you know what information I'm getting from Hunter's Mark.
All the information.
I have
My inner
advantage
thoughts and
on
feelings.
perception or survival checks to find it. Is pretty much what I get.
All right.
And, well, I mean, I hit it for more damage, but I'm not shooting it. But then it lasted for an hour.
You better not shoot it again. I don't have as much HP anymore.
All right. So Ildren.
Shield.
So we're outside the building now?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna hop on out quick. I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna like fake mess with some levers and then I'm gonna say, alright, stay still. Stay still.
Stay still.
And then I'm gonna hop out and open the door really quickly.
Do like go in to look?
I'm just opening the door.
Like the door to the building.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. You open up the door and it's along a nice long hallway.
Okay. How far down the hallway can I see?
It pretty much
torches.
It pretty much goes through the whole thing. You see a few like figures like walking in between, short, small figures. It's lit with torches all the way down.
Okay.
Like another one just goes from one area to another. One starts heading down. One starts heading towards you.
I'm gonna go in.
Okay.
And start walking down the hallway.
Okay, cool.
Fairly quickly head down.
Okay. You see a series of doors lining this, probably one every 40 feet. It's a pretty large building. So.
Yep. Are there any windows into any of the rooms?
No.
Just the doors?
Mm-hmm.
Can I read any like signs or anything that are on the rooms?
There's no signage.
And is there like a door at the end of this hallway to get out the other side or anything?
Give me perception to see how far you can see.
It's an 8.
You can't quite see the end, but it doesn't. It looks pretty far. I mean,
Okay.
It looks like maybe there's an ending over there.
Okay. How many doors on the right are there?
5.
I'm gonna go in the third one on the right.
Okay. You head down.
I'm gonna open the door at least.
As you're going there, one of the goblins walks past you. Doesn't really pay any attention to you. You just walk past him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You open up the door and you look inside and you see that there's just rows and rows and rows of bunks. Lots of bunks.
I'm gonna close the door and head back out to where the bear is.
Okay. You pass another goblin. Yeah, he doesn't pay you any attention. Okay. Go outside. Ildren is still there.
I'm gonna hop inside the pod. I'm gonna whisper out the pod. Go to the next one in front of us because you said there's one behind the first building.
So there's one on the other side, and then there's one to your right, and essentially one to your left as well.
Okay, looking at the one to the right, can I tell anything from the outside appearance of it? Like, is there a massive sign that says "Here is your objective, Psi" or anything like that?
These all look like pretty similar buildings. I mean, it's not. It looks like they were like almost copy pasted.
Yeah.
Like this whole place was created by magical means. You've already figured that out. Right.
Yeah.
And these all look very similar.
Yeah. Let's go to the one on the right.
He makes his way over to the one on the right. Gets near the door.
And then I'm gonna open the door, fake move some levers around, and then just say, "All right, wait." And then I'm gonna hop out and open the door to this next building.
Okay. So as you're like approaching and you're getting off, you hear a lot of
I'm getting off, huh?
like a lot more audio cues and stuff of cries and weird sounds and
From the inside.
yeah.
Are there any windows on the outside leading, so I could possibly see what's going on in there?
No, this isn't like a window type of place. I mean, there are a few slits if you get up higher, but not for a goblin. That would have to be like.
Yeah.
3 goblins in a trench coat.
Yeah, if you want, you could have Ildren like pop against the wall, and you could go there and look in, but that's what it would take, or him to stand next to it, and you could
I'm gonna open the door to this place.
Okay. You open the door, and instead of seeing a whole bunch of doors, you still see the lit, but you see more of like a brick and mortar type of interior, and then you see a whole bunch of bars and in separate cells of different sizes going all the way down, and then there's even a second level of smaller cells going all the way down.
Can I see anything inside the cells?
If you want to approach anything, I mean, you hear a lot of noises.
Can I recognize any of the noises as that's similar to the giant that we heard when we were fighting them earlier? Or can I deduce anything from just opening the door a little bit?
You hear some like those raptor calls that I did earlier. You can hear those. You kind of hear some of those.
Okay.
Every once in a while.
Okay. I will close the door and hop back into my bear, and then go to the one. So there's the one that I went in that was all the bunks. This one with at least a couple raptors in it. Who knows what else? And then there's one behind the first one that I went in. I'm gonna go around to the one that was behind the first one I went in.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get all right, what's in here? Cool. What's in here? Cool. And then if I find one that has a bunch of weird knobs and dials and stuff like that, I'll be like, okay, mental note.
This is the one.
This is the one that we need.
Okay. He gets you. He gets this one.
Alright. Be right back. We'll get out of here soon. And then I'll hop out. Open the doors, hop out, and then...
So this one, the doors are a bit more fancy. They're a bit larger. Instead of just a doorway, this one is kind of more of... It's a lot higher with an arch. So you kind of open it up like that. You have to reach up and...
Alright. I'm going to reach up and open the door on the right.
Okay. So the door opens, and you see that there are two guards there. Kind of wake up a little bit. What do you need?
I came to the first building where I knew there were guards. I was attacked and on my... What's the word for it?
Patrol?
Patrol, yeah.
Huh?
I was attacked on my patrol. We need to send reinforcements.
Huh. Okay. Well, go tell the commander, or I don't know. Is the commander in? I don't know. Is the I should probably know this. Well, I mean, you can go talk to Bukpert.
Well, how about this? My bear's outside right now. You go talk to Bukpert. Tell him that we need reinforcements. I'm gonna go back to my bunk and grab a couple things because I need to recharge my weapon. My weapon ran out. So where can I go find a second weapon?
Huh? No, this is our post. We're staying here. You have to go.
Okay, well, where can I find another weapon? This one's out.
A weapon? Why? You should know where you got it.
Yeah, but I went
in
there
the
and they said
armory.
they didn't have any more.
They didn't have any more.
Yeah. They were giving it to too many people because
stay
of all
here.
the recent hubbub.
Well, hey, guy over there. You see one of the goblins who's there's.
me.
So on the inside, you see that there's actually a whole bunch of
Voices are so good.
of bookcases,
Okay.
and there's a whole bunch of books lining the walls. And one of them is just like looking through them. He looks over. Huh? What? What do you need? And they walk over. Go get Bukpert. This one needs to talk to him. He's like, fine. Closes it, and then he wanders off further into the.
It's going to end so badly.
All right, well, thank you very much. I'm gonna go get some stuff before I head back out on patrol.
Well,
We need
wait.
to go find them.
He's gonna go get Bukpert for you.
Just tell Bukpert that we need more reinforcements.
Where?
They took out in the forest. Straight ahead.
Straight ahead in the forest?
Yeah. I literally drew a line straight back into the front door.
What kind of people are we recruiting these days?
I was attacked by stealth. You're not gonna find them unless you just wander around in the forest for a while.
Attacked by stealth?
Yeah.
The concept.
What?
Yeah. We were ambushed. Why do you think we lost so many?
I think you got damaged in the head. He whispers, he kind of says a little bit loudly. You can still hear it.
I like go a little cross-eyed for a second, and I'm like, we need reinforcements.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go get another gun, and then I'm gonna meet them in the front. And we'll
Well,
go back
what?
out.
Well, hold on. Don't go get another gun. Just give me the gun you have. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it totally works just fine.
Here with my gun.
Rather than go out on patrol, should I go take a nap?
Oh, well, maybe, yeah. Okay. Why don't you go to the nap? I'll have a commander come. Which bunk are you in?
I'm in the fifth on the right.
Fifth? What? Fifth on the right? What are you talking about?
In the middle, when you go in from here, I'm the third door on the right, and then I'm on the fifth bunk on the right.
Is that 102 or
It's 103.
10? Okay, 10.
Wait,
103.
hold on. Yeah, you're right, 102.
Okay.
All right, have Bukpert meet me there. I can tell him everything that happened.
Okay. Why don't you, Bukpert?
I'm gonna go lay down.
Okay,
for a
go
while.
lay down.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. You're a lot of help. And I'm gonna close the door. And I'm gonna throw up in my mouth.
One of my
Oh, God, that was so
favorite
stressful.
scenes that has ever happened in this show.
I think that I'm curious on whether that actually topped the accountant.
This was more fun. The accountant was like, "Oh God, why?"
It was fun because of the cringe.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna look around. Like as soon as I close the door, I'm gonna like look around real quick and see if there's any buildings I haven't been in.
Well, there's one more to the left.
To the left.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna hop on the bear and move to the one on the left.
You're gonna go to the bear.
Last building, then we'll get out.
He kind of grabs you and just picks you up and throws you a little bit in.
Ow. Okay.
Takes 7 points of damage. You are now you again.
Shit. I enlarge while in the pod, and I'm just like, oh God, this is bad.
It's my bot in a pod.
Run faster if you can.
He goes the same pace.
Oh, well.
He's really salty.
He brings you over to the other
Using
building.
him as a mount.
He gets down.
I hop out.
Okay.
Open the door.
Okay. So opening this one, it is a much more wide open, not quite like an auditorium, but like as you're approaching the door, you just hear like the clink, 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 clink. Just a lot of like hammering and activity.
When I start to hear that, I'm going to turn around and put my head inside like the pod,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to like hit my head on the inside of the pod, like just a little bit to cause a little bit of damage.
A little bit of blood.
It's okay, hold on. And then I'm gonna get back out and head inside the armory.
He puts he just lays on the ground and puts his hand over his head like this. Okay.
I'm gonna hop inside the armory.
Okay. Well, you go in and you see that there are multiple different like blacksmiths at work, just forging new things, just hammering like all these intricate little things. If you want to take more time to look around, you can. But you see that there are just it's like lined with blacksmiths on one side, lined with other like more intricate details, like these weird like half see-through, half not see-through things, and then like just like working under this, and you just see this lots of construction, and then there's like a really big room in the back right, and some smaller rooms in the back left.
Looking around, can I see like can I see overall what they're making? Because I feel it sounds like they're making a couple parts, but can I see anything that would show the overall?
How long do you want to spend looking and searching?
Not very long.
You're able to find that a few of them are making guns,
Okay.
the same guns
Same
that you've
guns
been
that I
working. A few of them are working on some boots. A couple of them are working on something that you're not really sure. A few of them are working on like some boxes and such.
The ones that are working on something that I don't know what it is, are either the boots or the guns located next to that, so that I can maybe go over to those goblins and look at what they're making?
Well, I mean, like each one is doing like something different. It's not like this is the gun section.
So here's my goal. I'd like to go in and ask for like a new gun or a new little pod with boots and stuff like that. I want to ask for these things that I don't have on me right now because I gave up the gun.
Okay.
And I don't have the little box, right? So I want to get to either one of those two stations and either walk past or be next to something that we haven't seen before. So I want to go ask for one of these things, but try to take a quick look at something that I haven't seen before to hopefully gain the...
So look at the booth next door.
I'm going to look at the booth next door while I'm on my way there, or while I'm standing there asking them, like, hey, I need a new gun, or something like that.
Okay.
T-shirt at a con and looking at the stickers in the next booth over.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah.
So as you're walking, and so there's a lot of chaos, a lot of like moving parts, a lot of people goblins walking around. You hear the occasional kind of radiate out of like the closed rooms in the back.
Okay.
And walking up, you see one of the goblins working on the gun, and then the one next to him is kind of working on something that's like similar to the gun, but not quite.
Okay. I'm going to go up to the one asking for the gun. Would I pass the one that's working on kind of a gun, but not quite?
Or would it be the next one?
The next one?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go and going to go up to the goblin making the gun.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to talk to him. But while I talk to him, I'm going to be looking at what the one's making next to me and see if I can see what's going on there.
Okay.
And I'm just going to say, I need a new gun. Mine ran out of energy.
What? We'll go to the armory.
They told me that I should send you here. That I should come here because you're making new ones.
What? Did you? Oh, you did hit your head. Oh.
I'm going to like go cross-eyed for a second and then just be like, can you give me a gun?
No. Go to the armory.
Okay. And then I'm going to kind of like sit up a little bit and I'm going to look at what the one is making next to him and see if I can see any details about it.
So it seems like a gun with kind of an attachment that has like 3 prongs on it. That's about all that you would be able to observe in staying casual.
And what was the noise that I heard earlier? Did it sound like an explosion?
Like kind of like an explosion. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it, just to clarify, is it an attachment like on the gun itself, or is it like it shoots out a thing with 3 prongs? Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna start walking back very slowly, but like, where's the door that I heard behind that explosion? You know,
that was in the back right of the complex.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking towards the back of the complex.
Okay. Hey, it's up that way.
What? Sorry, I'm a little confused.
Stupid goblins. He just goes back to work.
Okay. I'm gonna turn around and then like look around and then turn around again and look around and then start heading in the same direction while he's back when he goes back to work.
Okay. Sounds good.
So I'm start heading towards the back right.
Okay. So you head back and you see that there is a
Is there a door in one towards where I'm heading, like on the other side?
to leave?
To leave, yeah.
Yeah, there's a door on the other side. And
so where? Sorry, just
yep.
quick to get everything straight. So there was a place here where there are a bunch of bunks, right? Which I'm guessing is the housing
right.
unit. So like through the front gate, bunks.
Mm-hmm.
This one over here was housing at least a couple.
So the one to the right
plus.
was so the one in front of you was the bunks. The one to the right was.
Yeah, I heard raptor noises, and
right.
that's all I got from that one. And then straight ahead was where the two guards were, and there were a bunch of books, right?
Yep.
And that guy took my gun. And now I'm to the one over here to the left?
Yep.
Okay.
My gun.
And were there any other... Appreciate that, by the way. So where were the other buildings? Were there any other buildings?
Those are the four main...
Those are the four main buildings? Okay.
And then there's only the arena and the training grounds left.
Okay. So I'm going to keep heading to the right.
You're gonna
to the back of the building.
Okay. So you see that there are there's a very solid door on that side, and then on the left you see some cages lined up, smaller
right?
cages. Or no, as you're approaching on the left. On the right is where there's like the large door to go.
To go into the area where I heard that noise.
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of slowly. Look around a little bit more and see if I can wait to hear that noise again, and then I'm gonna basically super slowly acting as though I'm confused, doing one of these, and then okay, turn around and then start walking slowly back towards the main entrance.
Okay, give me perception then.
That's a 24.
Okay, cool.
Didn't move. You saw it. You synced it.
So as you're kind of looking around, kind of waiting, you look at some of the cages and you see that there are many of the cages. They each have elves in them.
Okay.
That are all really battered and they look injured. And you notice one elf that is familiar to you, that you were chasing up the wall. You see him in one of the cages. Black and blue on the side of the face, and just like half passed out, half just kind of sitting there just dazed. And then to your right you hear the
Do I see any lights underneath the door or anything like that? I'm assuming they're not locked tight.
You don't see any lights or anything.
Okay.
Just hear the noise.
Okay. I'm gonna start walking back towards the door that I came into.
Okay.
And then as I walk by the one that I talked to about the guns, I'm going to be like, I think I hit my head harder than I thought. I'm really turned around. This is where I came in, right? I'm going to go lay down on my bunk 102.
Tink, tink.
And then I'm going to walk out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to hop in the bear. And then do I see anybody, at this point, I'm going to, get the bear turned around. The bear has a name, it's Ildren. I'm going to keep calling it the bear, so to be short. Do I see anybody, leaving, another pack of these, cats or anything like that?
You're looking for, there are multiple things wandering around the whole compound at all times.
Right. Are any of them actually leaving through the front gate?
I don't think you can see the front gate from here. You can't see the front gate from where you are.
I'm going to start heading back towards the front gate. Kind of towards the front gate and kind of towards the bunk building that I saw. Where all the...
Okay.
You said there's a big robot.
Yeah. So you'd be rounding the... So you'd be going from this building, kind of rounding that to the front gate. Mm-hmm. All right? And so you kind of crest the building so you can see the front gate.
Yeah. And then when I see the front gate, are there any, groups leaving?
Not right now.
No. Okay. I'm gonna tell Ildren, like, let's go to the front door of the front building we got in, wait till people start leaving, and then we're gonna make a rush with them.
He goes near that spot and just gets down into the same position.
Okay. Toward, like, the first door that I went into?
Mm-hmm.
The door...
The first door that you
facing the
would have...
gate.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nobody's leaving still?
Wait for about...
What's the name of the boss in this area? The one that the first guard named? Go see Buchanan.
Do you want
Bukpert. No, I'm good.
I was like, do you want us to give you the answer, or do you want to be a dumb goblin?
So I'm gonna start heading towards the front gate and leaving.
Okay. As you're approaching the front gate, like the guards at the front are like, hey, where are you going?
Well, like I said, my entire group got destroyed, so Bukpert told me to go join another patrol, so I'm gonna go do that now. I know, I thought it was weird too.
Give me a deception.
It's a very important decision. Deception?
Goblin deception, mind you.
So what would the... So have we found out whether we get the same pluses and minuses that we normally do? We don't. So what's the deception on a normal goblin?
What is charisma?
Charisma.
-1.
-1, and I suppose they don't have anything that they're proficient in?
Correct.
I think it's just stealth.
It's just stealth.
Just stealth.
That is a 17.
Whoa.
Huh? Bukpert sent it?
Bukpert told me to go and join a different patrol.
Huh?
We're trying out this new bear. I mean, we're not just gonna leave it in the stables.
This bear looks pretty shitty.
I know, I totally agree. He's clearly ready for action, though.
Fine, don't. Whatever, just go.
Alright, bye. See you later. And I'm gonna have him, I'm gonna be like, alright, run to the end of the clearing.
He continues the same pace.
Okay, so I just rolled a 21 to spot them, because I have advantage with Hunter's Mark. And so I assume that means I see them leaving the gate.
Yeah.
So, I turned to Valtron and I was like, okay, they're out of the gate.
Wait, and no alarm?
As far as I know.
Wow.
Looks like we're good. So we
That
just
worked out
need
way
to...
better than I thought.
Yeah, we just need to time...
My rolls went way better than I thought. I made 2 rolls and I didn't fail either of them.
We just need to time a patrol and GTFO, I think.
Oh, that looks horrible.
I guess so.
So...
Yeah, that's pretty easily done.
Yeah.
You guys can get out, dismount, go, and then meet up.
Okay, cool.
It's the last time you ever ride me.
Sorry about that, but we were able to find some information, so...
We're still a goblin.
Sorry, but we were still able to find some information, so that's good.
Yeah. What did you find out?
I found out that they're making a new weapon, and it looks like they're trying them out on elves that they capture.
And what's the new weapon?
The new weapon looks like another gun, kind of like this one, but it has 3 prongs coming out the outside. I didn't see exactly what I did, but I heard the commotion of when it shot, and it seems to be pretty devastating.
Well, speaking of, do you have my gun?
Are you there now?
I thought we were all...
Yeah, you guys showed up.
Yeah, we find you.
I just sped it up.
Have this one. How long will this take to wear off? I feel sluggish and dumb.
I'll dispel that.
Oh man, that sucked. Oof.
Yeah, when
How did you... I mean, you were in and out. That didn't take that long. How did you...
Well, I was supposed to go to the armory. I found the armory. I also found out where they were keeping all the animals, and I found out what every building that I could see had. I found out where all the goblins are kept. And I figured a combination of, possibly a very destructive spell combined with something that can fly over their things could destroy a lot of where all the goblins live. And might be very good information. I also found out where all the mages are, I think.
These walls?
They just look like all the other buildings that we saw. So, it was a big building, though. It was, 5 doors on the right, about the same amount of doors on the left, and then I opened up one of the doors on the inside, and it was just rows of bunks. It's where all, it looks like it could fit the entire complex, I'm assuming. Let me know if I say something wrong. So,
Any guess on, a number?
How many, maybe say that there were 100 bunks in that one room times, 100 times 10, 1,000?
Yeah, I'd say probably around 1,000 bunks.
So probably around 1,000 goblins could be housed in that building.
Wow, that's a far cry from,
100.
what's his face's? Dank Donk. Dank Donk.
Yeah.
Dank Donk Donk.
I also found out that they were, as I said, that they were trying out the weapons on elves, and I saw the elf that went in with us.
Oh.
And I really wanted to help him, but it was impossible to do it with that many around. I couldn't sacrifice both you and I and all the information that I had gathered to help one. So I am sorry.
He just pulls the thing that's now kind of loose off, throws it on the ground, just starts tearing all the things off of him.
Well, Ildren, thanks for help there. I think.
Did we find out what we needed to?
Well, we found out that they're making a new weapon that looks just like one of these guns. I mean, they could have these in the hands of every single goblin out there with given enough time.
And you're sure that's the weapon, the next one that's coming? Well,
it's the only one I saw, so unless you wanted to spend a lot more time in there, there's really nothing else we could do. I didn't even see any other buildings. And now that we know what each building is, its own entity, I feel like that's enough information to get back to the elves. I feel like it's information that we have to get back to the elves, actually. I mean, we know where all in that first place that we went, or the second place that we went, did you hear the raptor noises and some of the animal noises and stuff that was in there?
Yeah.
I think that's where they keep a lot of their monsters, but I'm not sure. I didn't want to go in and find out, because it looked like a jail, and so I didn't want to talk to a guard in there. I can only play the whole I hit my head pretty hard thing for so long.
You've been playing that for your whole life, haven't you?
That's the whole act? Wow, that's kind of impressive.
You're just mad because I got to ride you.
Oh, boy.
Thought so.
He squares off to you, towering over you. We'll repeat that.
I said you were mad because I got to ride you?
I like the balls you got on you. Respect it.
Did you notice them when he was riding you, Ildren?
Hey, how dare you?
Really? Valtra's non-existent past.
I'd tear your head off if that wasn't funny.
Well, you're with the right group then.
Well, do you think we should get back to the elves and tell them everything that we know? We destroy one of these buildings, and that could turn the tide of the war. Like I said, at max, there could be 1,000 goblins in there. That could turn the tide for sure.
Well, we're not going to do anything else, right?
Right.
No?
Unless you want to.
We could. If we find a patrol, we can murder him on the way, but yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I think both of us would be happy to do that. I was stuck at a goblin. I know how worthless they are now.
Alright, well, let's go then.
Alright.
Cool.
And I think that's where we're going to call it tonight. A nice, easy, non-cliffhanger, everyone roll initiative ending. So
Okay.
What?
I rolled a 9.
here, I'm gonna try to get in line with my camera. Thank you guys so much for watching. We had a blast. It was great. Everyone's gonna be excited. Teddy will be back next week.
Yay!
I hope. I mean, I'm assuming. So the party will reunite, and what shenanigans will happen, we will find out next week on Role Control. So thanks, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week.
If you want to see some more role playing, then stay with us. We're gonna raid another group.
Check out our YouTube link below.
Check out our YouTube link below.
Take it easy. See you guys next time.
Donate to us, and we'll talk to you finally.
Wait.
What? Did I say that out loud?
I mean, I'll talk to you if you pay me. I'm not a
That
stripper.
is a low
I'm not a
bar.
stripper.